I got these toilets from the same condos as the 2006 American Standard Cadet 3 over here. And I first noticed that this place started renovating in early summer, and they had a few Kilgores on the porch and another one smashed in the dumpster with an Orion Navara. And I asked if I could take the ones that were on the porch because they were replacing them. And they said they did not know what the boss was doing with them, so I couldn't take them. And then, what do you know? The next day I went over and they were smashed in the dumpster. So I was a bit disappointed by that. And I didn't really pay much attention to that because I had given them my business card and asked if they could call me when they had more out, and they didn't. So I just waited, and then I went by again and I saw another Kilgore and a late 2000s Glacier Bay on the top balcony. They said they were saving those, so I couldn't get them, but I was able to rescue these 3 Plebes and the 2006 Cadet 3. They also said that these were some of the last ones they were taking out, so unfortunately the rest of them are permanently resting in the dump. This one came from the same unit as the Cadet 3, so of course the workmen threw the tanklet out the day before. This one also has a crack in the front of the base, which I'm really disappointed about. I would not have gotten it if I knew that, because also you might notice the tank's got quite a few cracks in it, so this toilet is completely useless to me. The only original parts in here are the flush valve and the tank to bull gasket. The rest have been replaced over time, and this fill valve looks very new actually. Clearly they didn't know how to set it to the water line. And just like the Cadet 3, this one is very clean, which I'm happy about. And it happens to also be the cracked one, so it doesn't really matter. The flush cuts off a little quicker than I'd like, but there's really nothing wrong with it as long as it works. These 2 right here came from the same unit. And you can't see it, but of course this one is cracked as well. And just like the other one, the only original part is the flush valve. I don't think the gasket's original on this one. And somebody didn't know how to install a handle. The flush on this one is slightly better than the other one. I think because the water line was a little bit higher, or water level actually. So definitely I like these 2 so far. This one's got a mismatched tank, so the flush is probably not going to be as good. And as far as I know, there's no damage to any part of this one. It actually had this Kilgore lid when I got it too. This tank appears to be from a 2000 Briggs toilet. I know I had a Briggs toilet about 3 years ago with a tank like this. None of the parts are original. And once again, that same person did not know how to install a handle. This one was completely full of brown sediment, as you can see in the opening there. All around there, I cleaned it out just so that YouTube wouldn't take me down for a community guidelines violation. The flush could be better, but honestly, I'm not surprised because of that tank. I'll try to restore this the best I can. I'm pretty sure I can get all that stuff out, but there's always the chance I can't. And also, for you toilet seat enthusiasts, I looked it up, and this is actually pronounced Benica, not Beniki or Benique. So, the more you know. And of course, I won't be saving the seat either because it's broken. But that's about it for these plebes. I'll do tests in another video, but if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. I forgot to mention, this also has a crack on the front of the tank that leaks. And if you haven't already, be sure to go in the comments and type hashtag #ObeyThePlebe, because honestly, we all need to be obeying these, and if you're not, then what are you doing? So, once again, thanks for watching, and obey the plebe.